guys, so today I'm going to be showing you my recent beauty favorites, and I haven't done a beauty favorites in a long time, and as you guys probably know, I don't do monthly favorites anymore because honestly I feel like every month if you have new favorites, that's a little bit overboard for me. Like I'm trying not to buy that much makeup to where I have completely new makeup favorites every month, to where I have a completely new foundation routine every week, and that I have tried out every new mascara in the drugstore. No, that's just not realistic. I do favorites every few months to kind of show you guys what I'm loving, because I really don't switch it up that much anymore. All that often. I really stick to my favorites and what I like, and then when I try out something new, most of the time I end up going back to my Holy Grail products anyway. So I do actually have some new favorites that I am loving because I haven't filmed a favorites video in a long time, and these are some new products that you can definitely get right now. They just came out, most of them, and yeah, I'm really excited to show you guys what I've been loving, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so the first thing that I have been absolutely loving, I actually just got it last week, so yeah, but I've worn it like every day since I've gotten it. It's this new lip gloss, and it's the new Urban Decay Naked Lip Glosses. Sorry, it's upside down. And I absolutely love it. I have the color Lovechild, which is a really pretty baby pink, and I just love how it feels on my lips. It has a doe foot applicator, and I'll put a little bit on for you guys. It just goes on so smooth and creamy, and you know, like when you swatch a lip gloss and you can kind of tell if it's going to be really sticky or if it's going to be smooth or thin. This one looks like it's going to be really thick on your lips, but it doesn't. It feels very cushiony and soft. It kind of reminds me of the Revlon lip glosses if you've tried those. But yeah, I love it. And it claims to nourish your lips after you put it on and make your lips feel softer, and it definitely does. It doesn't wear off funny or get cakey or sticky on your lips throughout the day. Like if you have any dry spots on your lips, you guys probably know that if you wear lip gloss, that's gonna be sticky and sticks to all the dry patches on your lips. By the end of the day, you just look like you have flaky lips, and it's not very attractive. This does not do that. It completely smooths over your lips, and it looks gorgeous on its own. It just leaves a really nice subtle baby pink, or you can put it on top of another lipstick and it looks really pretty too, and it comes in about 10 colors. My mom got the color, I think it's called the color Lyre, and it's kind of like a pinky coral, which is so pretty. But yeah, they have a ton of really pretty colors. They're all kind of in the pinky nudes and lighter kind of colors. They're supposed to be like naked colors, so I would definitely check it out. It's so awesome. I love it, and I totally bought this on a whim. I actually went into Sephora wanting tinted moisturizer and a Dior lip gloss, and I did not get that at all. I got this and a new beauty blender, which is totally random. But yeah, I wanted a Dior lip gloss, but definitely went with this, and I am loving it. Okay, so my next favorite, hopefully you can see in this lighting, it's the blush I'm wearing right now, and it's so pretty. I have way too many blushes, and I did not need to get another blush, but the lady at MAC talked me into this. This is from their new collection. Hold on, let me look up the name of it. Wait, I'm looking it up. Still haven't found it. I'm usually not prepared. Okay, so I found it. It's the Fantasy of Flowers collection. I knew it had something to do with flowers, but I didn't want to butcher the name. This is in the color Azelia in the Afternoon, and it's such a pretty peachy pink, and it's like, it's really shimmery. It's almost like a highlight and a blush in one, but it doesn't look like super glittery on your skin. It just gives you a really pretty sheen, and I don't know if you can see it in this lighting, but trust me, it is so pretty. So if you stop by MAC, definitely check it out. They have a few Mineralize skin finishes in this collection that I went in to look at, but I ended up getting the blush instead, and it's so pretty. It adds a really pretty warm rosy glow to your cheek, but it's not so pigmented where you don't have to worry about having like really red cheeks when you put it on. You just goes on perfectly. So I love it, and I have been wearing it a lot. So it is limited edition, so I would definitely go check it out before they're all sold out. But it's so pretty and soft, and it just gives your face such a pretty glow. Okay, next is a product that I actually got for Christmas, and I don't think I've told you guys about it yet, but it's the Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. And if you've seen it, it's just a powder that you set your under eye concealer with. I used to use the Bare Minerals Well Rested, but I stopped using that because I felt like it kind of caked up underneath my eyes and kind of made my concealer look more creasy, which is exactly what you don't want your under eye concealer to do. And this is just basically a translucent powder with a little bit of a very, very, very fine shimmer in it. It doesn't look like sparkly underneath your eyes, but it does help brighten up your eyes. And it's very, very subtle. You could also just use a translucent powder that you would use on your face. That works really well too, but what I like about this is that it's so finely milled that it really makes your under eye concealer feel really smooth, and it does brighten it up very, very subtly. And to be honest, I haven't bought this in the past because it is kind of pricey for what it is. I would just use up any other translucent powder that I had, but I was out of translucent powder and I got this for Christmas. So if you want a powder specifically for underneath your eyes, I would definitely recommend this. You could also use it like in the center of your face to brighten up that area if you don't have really oily skin. But it's very, very subtle and I just love it. I love using really finely milled powders underneath my eyes. It just really helps set the concealer, helps it last, and helps it look really smooth. Okay, I just zoomed in because the next product that I have is this Wet n Wild gel eyeliner. It's in the color Cocoa Rich, and it's just a brown gel liner. I am wearing it on the top today, and I just applied it with this really fine eyeliner brush from Sigma. It's called the E10 Small Eyeliner Brush. And you can use any eyeliner brush. I think it came with an eyeliner brush, but it's kind of hard to apply with, so I recommend using one like this. I'll leave the link to it down below. But I just applied a really thin line and I winged it out just a tiny bit. And I've really been liking brown eyeliner as of lately. I don't really wear black eyeliner that often anymore, unless I want a little bit more of a dramatic look. I tend to wear brown during the day. I usually wear a brown pencil, but I decided to try out a brown gel liner, and I didn't want to spend a ton of money on like a Bobbi Brown one, so I decided to try out the Wet n Wild ones because I've heard a lot of good things about them, and they are so creamy and so pigmented, and they're only a couple dollars. The only thing is I have noticed it doesn't last as well as some of the waterproof liners I've tried because it's not waterproof. It is long lasting, but towards the end of the day it fades just a tiny bit, but I'm okay with it because it's really cheap, and you know, what do you expect? It's Wet n Wild, but I love it, and it goes on super, super creamy, and it hasn't dried out at all. So I love it, and I just think it looks a little bit more dramatic than using a brown pencil, but a little bit less dramatic than using a black gel. So it's a nice in-between liner if you want something for the daytime that's a little bit more dramatic, but not too dramatic, if that makes sense. Okay, so the next thing I've been loving as far as eyeshadow goes is my Naked 3 palette. I got this a couple months ago and I am in love with it. It is so pretty. It's just really pretty pinky, rosy, mauve tones, and I love these kinds of colors. I don't really like the Naked 2 palette that much. It's very, very cool tone colors, and the original Naked palette has more warm colors. And you can kind of go back and forth if this is warm or cool. I would say it's more on the cooler side, but it's not as gray, muddy toned as the Naked 2. Those personally don't look as good on me. If I'm gonna do cooler colors, I like these kind of taupey purples and pinks. Because the rosy tones kind of bring a little bit of warmth to it. So it has a lot of cool tones, but with a little bit of warmth. The Naked 2 is just very, very gray, and just kind of makes me look dead. I don't like it. This has cool tones with a little bit of warmth, if that makes sense. So it just looks so romantic on your eyes and so soft and pretty, and I love it. The main colors I've been using are Burnout, which is this kind of golden pink all over the lid, and then I use Nooner in the crease, and then I usually use Dark Side on the outer corners, and then I'll use Black Heart to kind of smudge out my eyeliner, and then of course I use the lightest color, Strange, as a highlight. And it's a super simple look. I can do a tutorial on it if you want to. There's already a ton of tutorials on YouTube for this. But yeah, if you're trying to decide whether or not it's worth it, I definitely think it is, because it's very different from 1 and 2, and it's probably, I still love the first Naked palette, but I definitely love this just as much, and I love it a lot more than the second one. So if you're trying to decide which one to get, I would definitely check this one out. It's so pretty, and I think it'll look good on a lot of skin tones, because it's kind of those pinky, purpley colors, and they just look good on everyone because they have warm and cool tones in them. So definitely recommend this, and I absolutely love it. I will leave some swatch links down below. I'm not going to personally do swatches on my blog because there are already so many great bloggers that do swatches, so I will leave those links down below if you're interested in it, but I would definitely recommend it. It's so, so pretty. Okay, next this is another blush palette actually. I am loving the MAC blush, and I've been wearing that one almost every day, but when I want something a little bit different, I love to pull out this Tarte Off the Clutch palette, and I got this for Christmas. I think it's probably not available anymore. It was part of their holiday collection, but if you can still get it, I definitely recommend checking it out. If not, just the Tarte blushes in general are amazing, and I love this because for traveling, it has everything you need. It has a bronzer, a pink blush, a light peach, a berry color, and then a bright coral. So it's very versatile, and if you're traveling, it's pretty much all you need. The only thing is the blushes are pretty bright, so if you like a more subtle blush, you may have to take one really light color with you, but I love this, and it's perfect for travel. They last all day on your cheeks, and it's very, very compact. So like it's very slim. It's long, but it's very slim. So it's easy to pack in a makeup bag, and I just love it for that reason. Okay, then I actually have one more drugstore eyeliner that I've really, really been liking lately. These are the Jordana Made to Last liquid eyeliner pencils. They're kind of like the Milani liquid eyeliner pencils, but they're way cheaper. They're only like $1 or $2. And this is the purple one. I have been wearing this a lot. Again, like I said, I don't wear black eyeliner as much anymore. So if I don't do brown, I really like a dark purple. And I really like pairing this with the Naked 3 palette because it kind of has that purple tone to it, and it looks really, really pretty with the pinky tones in the palette. So I've been wearing this either just on my upper lash line. I'll even line my waterline with it if I want something on my waterline, but I don't want it as intense as black. So this looks so pretty, and it really looks good with brown eyes, and these do last really well for being so cheap. It's amazing how pigmented they are. I will do a little swatch for you guys. As you can see, that was one swipe. It's super pigmented. It reminds me a lot of the Urban Decay pencils, or any of the high-end pencils for that matter. There's so many great eyeliners now, but it's really hard to find really good ones at the drugstore. And these are some of the cheapest that you can find, and they're very, very pretty, and they come in a ton of colors. Okay guys, so that is it for my recent makeup favorites. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what favorites you guys have been loving, because I would love to try out some of the things you try out. So let me know down below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and follow me on all my social media sites. I will leave my Twitter and my Instagram and my blog linked down below. On my blog, I'm always posting recipes, and I will do little mini reviews here and there. So if you want to see more of me, go check out my blog down below. And I hope you guys are having an awesome February and start off to 2014. I hope you guys make this year the best year yet, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!